Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My channel name is Cloud of Insider, and my name is Siddhi. And in this video, we're gonna talk more about Linux only, and it's how we can use Linux. We have two ways to use Linux. That is, one is using Type 1 hypervisor or Type 2, and one is more is Type 2 hypervisor. So, in Type 1 hypervisor, we use cloud services or hypervisors, we can say, and in Type 2 we use virtual machine or workstation, and that is also virtual machine only. So we use workstation like VMware and VirtualBox, that is from Oracle. And in this video we're gonna talk about more about virtualization. What is virtualization, why you used, and what are the types of virtualization. As I told that there is two types, that is type 1 and type 2. So who they are and what is the purpose and what is the example of this we can see here. So let me share my screen. So first of all, we see the difference between type 1 and type 2 virtualization. So let's get started. So I will change my screen first. So as we can see here, uh, there is two type of virtualization, that is type 1 and type 2. As we can see that in type 1 virtualization, we have little more much of thing, that is we don't require any OS over here, but in type 2 we require an OS over here. So there is a underlying hardware. So we have like a software component, we have like, it is a software component that it can manage different different OS operating system and different thing. Like hypervisor is used uh, to allocate the resources of hardware to the OS properly. And hypervisor is also known as VMM. What do you if you wondering what is VMM? VMM is a virtual machine monitor, which gonna monitor the OS system to use the proper using of a resource thing. So it will utilize the resource properly. In same here also, but there is a operating system which gonna share the resources from the hardware. So it required to talk to the operating system to give the proper amount of what amount of resources we required to the guest operating system, so it will be gonna work. And let's see some of the examples of type 1 hypervisor. The first example that we're gonna demonstrate also, that is EC2 instance. Like EC2 instance is a cloud services from AWS, and we can call instance also. Instance is from Google Cloud. VM instance, that is also a virtual machine. So in this we require to use a cloud resources, or we can use bare metal hypervisors. As we can know that type 1 is also a bare metal hypervisor. Bare metal means we don't require any kind of operating system here. It is directly running on underlying hardware using hypervisor software component. So here is the example of VMware Workstation, VMware EXSI, Microsoft Hyper-V, and some more example of type 1. As we have type 2 hypervisor, type 2 hypervisor virtualization have like VMware Workstation, VirtualBox, and many more. And in this video, we're gonna talk about how we can connect this type 1 hypervisor to our Windows system or any terminal based system. In this type 2 hypervisor, we have a software that is called VMware. As we can see here, the VMware Workstation Pro, there it is, latest version 17, and this is the VMware Workstation. As we have seen in the previous video, we have take some hands-on experience using Red Hat Enterprises Linux REHL. So as I told, we can connect. And one more example is VirtualBox. I have two things. VirtualBox, I think I have deleted it. Okay, don't worry. VirtualBox also there from Oracle. So this is type 1 and this is type 2. So we have some, I have put some example over here, like what is virtualization. Virtualization is a virtual simulate thing, type of software, type of operating system, we can say guest operating system we use to make some if you want to make a project on any other operating system required that dependency in that version, so we can use the virtualization thing. Physical, it is like a physical hardware only. We can use that SATA cable or any type of share resources over there, as we have like different type of virtualization, and we have server virtualization, storage virtualization, network virtualization. So virtualization, as I told, virtualization works on underlying hypervisor, that is also known as VMM, virtual machine monitor, that it is have a self-contained isolated software environments. Isolated environment means, so it gonna not affect any underlying operating system, that host operating system. It is only work on their own isolation environment, which is using some of the uh, size or some of the spaces, you can say. Like this is our host operating system. So in type 2 hypervisor, this is our host operating system. It could not affect this operating system. It directly run on the guest operating system, and whatever the dependencies are situated in this operating system only, particular operating system only, not in this host operating system. So as we know that it will also, that is the benefit of virtualization. This is having high efficiency, agility, flexibility, disaster recovery, and cloud computing. This is the um, benefit of virtualization. Let us see how we can use AWS cloud service provider to use that particular type 1 virtualization. In this video we're gonna talk about that more, and on after that in further video I'm going to talk about more about Linux and user management and group management and permissions after that in next video, in upcoming videos we're gonna see that. So let's get started with AWS. So I change the mode to full screen so that we can see nicely, and we have to sign in the console. I'm gonna show you how we can use Google Cloud to do the same kind by virtualization, but first of all we will see how we can use AWS. So I'm gonna log in my credentials. We have to put, yep, I require MFA code, multi-factor authentication. I'm gonna talk about this also in our next video. Sorry for the inconvenience. So 105 114. Don't worry guys, this is a one-time password only. So okay, the password also changed. We have to write the new password 463. And guys, we have logged in the AWS console. So let's get started. I want to explain all the services in the upcoming videos. We have separate video for AWS also, so I'm going to explain what are the services and how we can use different services, and what are VPCs, and how we can make elastic load balancer or ELBs things. All we will be have the previous video on that. So it will not affect this video because we want to talk about the bootcamp of DevOps more, not about AWS bootcamp. Is not there. So I'm gonna talk about this in the further video, don't worry. So let's get started with EC2 instance. Making EC2 instance is like a piece of cake. I have already 3 instances, so I will make new instance. I'm gonna show you the 2 ways how we can connect this EC2 instance in a Windows system. The first way is using your SSH connection, secure shell we can say. Let's say I will make a demo instance first. So I will choose Ubuntu T2 micro. T2 is the basic thing, so I will use T2 micro. So I will use this key first of all, that is my key.123, or else I will can create a new key also, don't worry. Demo key. So first of all we use this pem file, after that we will use ppk file. So I will create first demo key, connect. Next I will make one more key for ppk. So you use put t for that too. So this is ppk file. Okay, it is situated in overlays. I want in downloads. I think I have to move that key to the downloads. It is on download on say overlays, I think so. Let's get, yep, it is download in overlays. Don't worry, we'll connect from here only. So I will allow HTTP connection. I want to install Nginx over there, so I will show you how it is working. So let's install, let's launch the instance. So we have to wait for some time because the instance is currently on pending stage. So you wondering that how the instance is creating. So I'm gonna talk about this, like how the they have the pool of thing now, like in AWS there is a pool of data centers. So how the instance is created, for that they have different pools, like they have SSDs over here, that is we can say storage. Next is a processor over here, and there is a, a pool of operating system for here, and there is a RAM over here. So there is a pool of request, there is a pool of things over here. I will use this color to color it, like they have different things. So color this to, okay, there is a pool of request, like pool of thing, like they have SSDs, they have operating system, they have RAM, they have processors. They combine together to make instance. This is the thing we have to in the data center. Let's say this is a data center. In the data center there is a pool of requests, pool of things, pool of services, you can say. I will color this to one more color, that is this. So this is our instance, you can say EC2. EC2 they combine processors, they combine operating system, and they combine SSDs, they combine different RAMs. So it build a EC2 instance. This is the data center, we can say this is a data center. So we're gonna study about this more in previous in upcoming videos, not previous video, in upcoming videos. See about this, how a data center, what is John, what is availability John, what is AG, we can see in our further videos. So let's come here and we're gonna refresh this. Boom guys, there it is running, running stage. So we have to connect using this connect button. So we use SSH. We can directly use the CLI based connect, we can use console, terminal, cloud shell, that we can say a cloud console, cloud shell. Directly we can access from here, or else we can use our SSH client to connect. First of all, go to the file which is situated, that it is this. So we have to go to this file, copy this path and paste over here. Okay, my bad. To go this downloads overlay, and this is the file it is situated. So go to this and type cmd over here, so it will open the command prompt over here, and we have to put this, not this, we have to put, yep. Okay guys, now it is connected to this white hassle free. So let's go to and make some thing over here, like we have to use touch command to make some file. ls yep ls minus ltr, it is used for define various thing like permissions, read and write, executing. I will gonna talk about this in further video. Let's say I have to install, if I have to install anything, yeah, for that I will use different chapter for that, for that is a different kind. So till now I have to show this much only, because in further video I will show you more about. So I will also use putty to connect this. Now I will terminate this instance. No, otherwise I am not terminating, I will use that key only for this. Directly we can connect, no worries. Demo 12, I will use the same pem key, ppkp, to use that. First of all I have to install putty in my laptop. Let's say I use Gemini also. Yep, download Gemini, download putty, download Gemini putty. It is my 64-bit. I will use putty 64-bit installer. It will take little amount of time, a fraction of a second, and it will install. I hope you like my video. If you like this video, and give a thumbs up, and do subscribe my channel, because if you subscribe, you will you will get more videos like this in upcoming days. Thank you. Okay guys, now it is install, sorry, it is download. Now it's install. I'll use in C drive. Next, by default everything is next. Finished. What is this? Okay, it is a readme document, not required for me. Let's say this is the thing. Now I have to connect to this. It is a username is ubuntu. Let's say I have to use putty. You putty here. So for SSH we have to go to SSH. After using putty, you have to go to SSH. This is the default thing. After that we have to go to the connection and SSH and auth and credentials. We browse the credential over here, and it is in my download folder. This is demo key 12 that we have created using creating. So it is down, it is already attached. So go to logging, sorry, session. In session, SSH is use port 22, so we will use port 22. This is the public IP address of that particular instance we connected. So we paste this thing over here and we open. Accept this. Log is as Ubuntu, because this is a username. Okay. Okay, it is not supported the public key. I think the public key is not supported for this. We have to create a one more instance, I think so. So you terminate. Okay, I terminated that instance now, so I have not attached to this. I will attach to this now, I think so. I will attach to this using security. instance setting. Okay, this is a security group. This is different thing. I will use one more instance over here. It is a running instance, so I have to delete this, terminate this. I use one more instance to connect to ppk file. I have not attached to this file because I have terminated that demo first one. So go to launch instance and use I created demo 23 over here, and this is Ubuntu by default. I use one. I will create one more ppk file, or else I will use the default one also. I think this is one demo kit tool. Demo kit tool only, because as we can see here, demo key tool, that is a ppk file, putty file. Okay, I will use nginx over here also, over here only. I have not I have not installed in nginx, that's the instance. I will use nginx in this instance to show you. We'll wait for some time. I use this also for giving permission. Don't require. This is the I had this thing I have done, but not changing anything. I don't know why. Okay, it will take some time. I refresh this two more time because it is taking time to build an instance or creating instance, but it can create. Or else we can use one more connection also, that is a mobile extreme. It is one more thing to connect SSH client or from Windows to any virtual server. Can use this also. Mobile extreme, no code, no terminal. Or you can use this, go to store, you can use terminal also. Terminal, Windows terminal app. This is the thing I use in my that last thing, and last connection, the last instance. This thing I used. You can transparent this, but I don't know how we can use this transparent thing. Can edit this to this also. Let's come to our instance. I think it is now in running stage. Refresh this old thing. Okay, until now it is pending. Why it is taking so time? Okay, it is taking time to run. Okay guys, and we have one more thing to do here, that in further video we're gonna discuss about user management and user authentication, like how we can make an user, how we can set a password over there, and how we can make a group, how we can set a password over there also, and how to give different permissions and different kind of things. Like these tools we have I have put it here. Like there is a Kubernetes, that is a Linux, that is a we can say Prometheus, This is a cloud stack that we also install that, and Gemini, as we know, that I used more. Postman, Hadoop, Google Cloud, Java, Jenkins, Red Hat, Kafka, there's a message queue, Twilio, and AWS also using now, and Docker, Python, and this is Go and Ansible. Okay, this Ansible and OpenAI. Ansible and OpenAI. Uh, we use that. I will use the Gemini and API of OpenAI also to make some AI type of things. So let's come to the video. So whether it is now in running stage or not. Okay, now it is also not for the running stage. So we have to wait for some time. I think why it is taking so time. I put complaint to AWS. So you have told that you will give 99.9% availability to every zone. How the service is working? Like the AWS have their SLS, like service level agreement and policies. They will give like 99.99, that 99.911's thing that it will be working for that kind of time without any issues. But how it is like some server issue, I think so. Let's get one more thing, that one more instance. I think that will be on running stage. I don't know why it is not in running stage. Use this key. Why it is not in running stage? Moving option. Yep, that instance I created now, it is on running state, but the instance that we have created is not in running state. I'll show you. So this instance created now only, it is on running state, but that old instance is not in running state. Why? I do not know. I don't know whether it is in running state or not. Let's take the stop instance. I will stop the instance and I will terminate this. Fail to stop instance because it is not in reach to the running state. Okay, we cannot stop instance where if it is not in running state. Okay, so I will connect this using pem file. So first of all we have to copy this public key and go to putty, and here we have SSH, as we have that auth credential. You have to put the credential over here and go to session and put the public IP over here and open, accept Ubuntu, and it will authenticate the public, and boom guys, we have successfully logged in to our server, and we will install Nginx over here. Nginx is a basic server. I will put more videos about this Nginx and for the chapter, but I can show you the installation. Sudo apt update. So whenever you log into an instance, try to update first, because the instance come up with old version, I think so it will be update the different kind of services for you. After updating, use sudo apt install nginx This y is for all the permission that we have, like any permission it is it is providing or it is asking, so it is defaultly y because it is yes. As we can see, this progress is going on, and I will install nginx. Okay guys, nginx is successfully installed. So nginx is running on default port 80, so we have to go to 80 port of that public instance. As we have this instance, you have to copy. First of all, when you go to the 80 port, we have to give the, okay, I have already given the security permission. I have already ticked on the http hypertext transfer protocols service, that is the internet protocol. So you will put the direct IP address here, and we can see the nginx is running. Yes, the nginx is running. Okay guys, for this video this is it, and for this video this is it, and in upcoming videos we're gonna see about that I have already told that we have to see user management and group management and permission of Linux. So thank you guys for watching. Do subscribe to my channel, and click the like button, and if you want to share you can share. Thank you.